Gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. All right, we are already recording, so I better get with it. My name is Roger Weitzel. I am here to do some math with you. Today we are going to deal with similar triangles. Before we move on, I just wanted to mention the day, 12/16/2020, and let's do some math. I'm going to share my screen. Here is our problem of the day. So I am going to just start out with our little acronym here, ISME. The I stands for identify, so we need to identify what kind of problem we're dealing with here. And like I said in the introduction, these are similar triangles, so the I is going to be similar triangles. So the next step is to set this up. So let's see what we know here. So first of all, I'm going to label what we know. So we know that BD is equal to 8. What else do we know? We know that EC is equal to, equal to 20. And then this little section right here, it says AB is equal to 5. All right, so how did I know these were similar triangles? Well, when I have one triangle inscribed into the other triangle, it's a good bet that they're going to be similar. But the key is that we have right angles here, which means that let me just go to the drawing tool, which means that this line is parallel to this line. So if all the angles are the same, so we have a 90-degree angle here and a 90-degree angle here. This angle is shared by both of them, which means that this angle has to be the same for both of them. So they are similar triangles, which means their sides are going to be perpendicular. All right, is that music too loud? Let me see if I can turn it down just a little bit. Well, it's hard to get it very soft, so let's go back to our problem. Well, it looks like I lost some information here in my demonstration here. So let's label this again. So I had BD is 8, EC is 20, BD, I said was 5. We established that they're similar triangles because all of their angles are the same. So this big triangle is similar to this little triangle. And I wanted to just put in here, we're looking for why is that not cooperating? This is the C side. It says that we want to find out what is this distance right here. from there to there. So we got to keep in mind what the heck we're solving for. So we're going to call this little section X. Next thing I'm going to do is, this has got a lot of information on it, so I'm going to just draw these two separately. Well, that didn't work as planned. So let's just do this using lines. So we're going to draw a line here, draw a line here, and a line here. And then we're going to have a smaller one that is similar. All right, let's put in the information on this one. So from the big one, we know that this is 20. We know that this is 8. We know that this is 5. And then on the big one here, we know that this side is X plus 5. So now we can set up some proportions. So we know the sides are going to be proportional as long as our triangles are oriented the same. So I'm going to just put in here that we're going to have 20 over X plus 5. So this side to this side is equal to this side to this side. So it'll be 8 over 5. Now we're going to just cross multiply to solve for this. So this times this will be 100. And that's going to be equal to this times this, which will be 8 times X plus 5. All right, let's switch to the text box because that looks like a first grader's writing there. So I'm going to switch this to the other side, and then I'm going to say 8 times X is 8X. And then 8 times 5 is 40. And that's going to be equal to 100. All right. First thing we're going to do is we're trying to isolate the X. So we'll subtract minus 40 and minus 40. This will cancel. And then we're going to end up with 8X is equal to, so 100 minus 40 is going to be equal to, how did I get, oh, I'm in equation mode, okay. Well, that's kind of cool. So we're running out of room, so we better solve this fast. So this is going to be 8X is equal to 60. We divide both sides by 8. So we'll have X is equal to 60 divided by 8. We can so let us divide both sides by, well, I'm going to do it by 2 I know it's divisible by 4, but I didn't see that the first time. So I'm going to divide it by 30, divided by 4. And then that is equal to 15 divided by 2. All right. What have we solved for here? We got to bear in mind, what were we shooting for in the beginning here? So we wanted BC. Is that what we solved for? BC is this. So that's what we solved for, X. So we can say that our answer is going to be X is equal to 15 over 2, which is equal to 7.5. That's our answer. Let's just have a look and see if that looks reasonable. Let's go ahead and put this in here. So we think that that is 7.5. If we add these together, that'll be 12.5. Does it make sense that this right here would be 12.5? Does that relationship look similar to that relationship? I think that it does. I recommend that you always look to see if your answer is reasonable. So we identified the problem, we did the setup, we made sure we were solving for the right thing, and we executed. All right, good work, everybody. That's it for today. This has been your introduction to similar triangles. Have a great day and live with passion. Bye for now.